justice and peace and equality.
Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. And today we're here with Mr. Deqoun Phillips. How you doing today, Mr. Phillips?
I'm blessed. How you doing?
Motivational speaker.
Yes, sir.
Survivor.
Yes, sir.
Man, your story. Phenomenal story, brother.
Appreciate it.
Phenomenal story.
Appreciate it.
Addiction.
Man.
What? God.
Yeah.
God. Come on, man. I'm glad somebody said it, man. 16 years old.
Yeah.
You're in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Got rebellious, got the big head.
Okay.
Yeah. They want to abide by grandma rules. Grandma no grenade rules.
Okay.
So, grandma said, you got to go.
Yeah.
And stood on that. Didn't care about you my grandchild. She stood on that. You got to go. So I had to go.
Okay.
And I figured it out. That wasn't the right place to be in the street.
Well,
the street swallow you whole.
What were some of the vices that pulled you in the streets, like that made you go the direction that you went? We're talking about growing up and trying to find your way. It's a lot of young boys out here just trying to find their way. Where did you see yourself at where you say, hey man, I know right from wrong, but I choose this way?
Seeing people's in the streets, like cousins, uncles.
Okay.
I had an uncle that had women. That's all he was known for, had women.
Right.
Had an uncle that was in the street, sold a lot of drugs in the street.
Okay.
Cousins that did a lot of gambling. I want to see the things I seen. I want to try it.
Yeah.
Well, if you go back though a little bit, I also had a little church background too as well.
Okay.
So, by me being in the church, I really, my mind was on being in the church.
Right.
But I started getting a rebellious mind. My mind started looking the other way, like I said, them cousins and them uncles and the different ones I seen, the music at the time. You know what I'm saying? We had pop then.
Yeah.
So NWA and stuff like that. So them kind of things like, I'm finna try this out. And when I tried it, it wasn't the way to go.
It wasn't the way to go, man. We grew up in an age where I think music changed from fight the power, Public Enemy, fight the power, to, degrading women, being the biggest drug dealers, having to find a car, music changed from the 80s to the 90s. If you grew up anywhere in the 90s, I believe we 80s babies, so we grew up in the 90s.
Yeah.
And
we had a lot of influence coming out of music back then.
Tell us the state of music in the 90s and what music did to the culture of those who were growing up during that time.
During that time, you had a lot of drug dealing going on. That was like the ending of the crack cocaine era, but kind of jumping up on the cocaine era back again, so to speak, kind of putting the coating back on from the 60s and 70s, like it's added on, and then it started with our community.
Okay.
Our community, we took it and ran a whole different way with it. Right.
You
see, because back then, cocaine was for the rich people.
Yeah.
Rich people did cocaine. We had to sell it for the $5 hits, $2 hits, you know what I'm saying? The crack cocaine. Because we got something, we went into something that we shouldn't have went into. You know what I'm saying? So to speak, we cooking up different drugs. When we start cooking up, it started messing with people's mentals and their health, and the family started breaking apart.
Right.
In the 90s, they music, Uncle Luke them type, we had the booty shaking then, the Laffy Taffy, snap, snapping back then.
Yeah.
But all that kind of went away when all of the murder, kill came along.
Yes.
And it's like when the murder, kill came along, it never stopped. It got worse. And when it leading from the 90s to the 2000s, at every generation it get worse. Like now, everybody, they enjoy the popping pills.
Yeah.
The fentanyl area.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm so high. I understand what you're saying. That type. It wasn't like that when we was coming up in the 90s.
Okay.
We had people that were doing they had their addictions, but they still went to work.
Yeah.
They still make sure their kids had food on their table, make sure the kids went to school. But now it's who called?
Right.
Who called? That's where I'm going.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's not stable now like it used to be back then. We had people that back then that kind of guided us to, nah, you can't go over there and do that. You don't need to go do that. But we still didn't. We listened to it, but we didn't listen to it.
Okay. Now, when we talk about the music of the '90s, and we talked about I think the '90s made people feel like you had to be that dude,
that guy. Or her.
Oh, that her.
Because, back then, they were like everybody rocking the gold chains.
Yeah.
You had the Cutlasses and the Chevrolets, and everybody had the beat. It was more like a competition thing back then.
Yeah.
If you so to speak.
Chevys on 24.
Yeah. You had the 24, then you had the 26s jumped out there. Like everybody, it was like a competing game. Had to compete.
Okay. And so now, growing up in that time, and let's grow up in the childhood, because you say you grew up in the church. How did life start out for Deqoun and Phillips? I mean, before the streets. What did life look like?
Oh, man. A loving family. A loving mom, loving dad. Make sure I had everything I needed, not everything I wanted. Everything I needed. My grandma and my granddaddy, they stayed on me to do the schoolwork, do this around the house. When I was coming up, we were raised on morals.
Okay.
Respect.
Right.
Principles.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have those. If you lacking one, you got to go get it.
You
got to have it. Because that's something my granddad and my uncles them they stalled on us was, I know you don't heard the saying, put something back for a rainy day.
Man.
As a child, you don't know what that means.
Yes.
You don't know what that means.
Yes.
But as you get older, you understand them old sayings.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I reckon. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, indirectly. Like my grandma used to say.
And I had people that meant what they said and they stood on that.
Okay.
And when I was brought up in the church, my grandma and granddad, they were real deep in the church.
Okay.
Deacons and mothers of the church.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
The elders and the S's and stuff. Yeah.
And so by them being in the church, by their prayers and stuff, keeping me locked in with them at the church, it keeping me from a lot of things at a young age. For what I see things, but I don't see it.
Right.
Because I know if I go ahead and do this, I'm gonna get my butt tore up. Come that belt, they switch. We grew up in the area. You got whooping for real. You got whooped.
Yeah.
Take them that child abuse, man.
Take them clothes off.
Yeah, we get in the tub. That tight. Get in the tub. You in the baths and that thing. You getting hit.
Come on, bro. I mean, but these kids, they be hollering child abuse.
Nah, it wasn't none of that.
No whipping, no whipping.
Yeah. So our people say, well, call the police. You still get hit when they get here.
Absolutely.
And that meant that. They stood on that.
They meant that.
But I came from that type of era that everything was installed in me.
Okay.
You can't depend on nobody else.
Right.
You got to do it yourself.
Right.
Because my grandma and granny used to always say, I'm not going to be here forever.
Yeah.
Little sayings like that, you recognize that now when they leave.
Okay.
Or as you get older.
Yes.
So as a child, you don't think about none of that. On a child, I just want to play and get what I can get into and get out of it.
Right, right.
I also, as a child, I did things. As a child, we do things.
Yeah.
I cussed and did little things. Play high and go get. The little humpy season. We did all that. But around them, I'm a whole different type of person.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. But I ain't around them. No. Why? Yeah. You don't tell me. You ain't my mama. You feel what I'm saying? Things that kids do. I did kid things too as well.
Yeah.
That was before the addiction kicked in.
Okay. Man, so it looks like now you talk about mom and dad, and then I know early when we started the show you were talking, grandmama kick you out. Where did the transition go from mom and dad to grandma? Did you like move out of the house with mom and dad and move in with grandma and granddad, or what happened between that childhood and that young adult phase?
Grandma let me do what I want to do, so to speak. I was her baby. I was her first grandchild. So
okay.
I kind of got away with a lot. Dealing with grandma.
Okay.
Not so much with granddad. Granddad, he ain't with all that. But grandma I was her heart. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All her grandkids are heart, but I was the one that can get away with a little bit more. Everybody said I was spoiled.
Correct.
But I want to stay with my grandma, and I asked my grandma, "Can I stay with her?" She was like, "Yeah."
Okay.
And that's when back then you learned to ask the person you want to stay with first, then you go ask mama them.
Yeah.
So I already got the okay from grandma. So when I went to mama, and mama kind of looking crazy. Grandma said, "I don't care, he can do it." And that was it.
Okay.
And I stayed with grandma. You know, I stayed with my mama and grandma, but I stayed with grandma and went to school. But when me and grandma have our way, I want to go back home to mama.
Right.
When me and mama get into it, my mama and dad get into it, I want to go back home to grandma.
Okay.
You know, just like that. But it wasn't no friction in there like that. It's just something I wanted to do. And then at the time, my mom, we had moved from I was staying in Monroe, Georgia, and I wanted to keep going to school now because I knew everybody down there.
Okay, it was country.
Nah, so, yeah.
It's country down there, boy. Yes, sir.
So, I just wanted to be around everybody I knew. You know what I'm saying? I got people on both sides. Some people in Atlanta, too, that's on my dad's side.
Okay.
So, that's where I grew up at. So, I felt the more comfortable staying with my grandmama.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I got away with pretty much with my grandma long she ain't around.
Right. Now,
so, that's how that went.
Now, so you say grandma gave a little bit of leniency, you know, and you know, you kind of bounced away, you know, from grandma to mama house. Like the drugs, and you talked about uncles and cousins and older cousins. How did the drugs come in the scene? How did tasting that alcohol? You know, that alcohol is something. With
gin. I was on gin, man.
Oh, that's what the big cousins.
I was on that naughty head. Yeah. I was on that real naughty head. I was on that naughty head. So they don't know that. The drinkers today don't know that about that. That naughty head.
Yeah.
Because you drink that naughty head, you can drink anything. That's what they can say. But I got introduced to cocaine from a female.
Wow.
A stripper. I was at this time when I was 16. At this time, I had grandma had put me out. I was just really roaming the streets. Ain't got to be in the street. Just roaming the streets, sleeping here, where I could sleep at. It wasn't homeless, but I could sleep where I wanted to sleep at. You know.
Right.
Had a house, but I got introduced to the drinking alcohol, to the gin. Gin is my first liquor. I drank gin, and back then they had Hurricane. The Hurricane beer. Remember that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's what got me started on that.
Yes,
so
sir.
around about 17, I started rapping.
That's the old folk logo.
Yeah. And St. the real deal. Yeah. So 17, I started rapping with this local rap group called Thugs Nation.
Okay.
And we were rapping, you know, doing shows and things and whatnot. And I had moved on from grandma and mom and them now. I'm in the streets for real.
Yeah, the street. Okay.
So this night here, we just so happened in the strip club, and this stripper walked up to me. We was in the I want to say Nikki Club Nicky's.
Yeah.
I think we're Club Nicky's.
Yeah.
I think we're Club Nicky if I'm not mistaken. The Gentleman Club, one of the two.
Okay.
Cause them the two used to hit all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
And the female ever said, "You ever did cocaine before?"
No.
I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "You for real?" I'm like, "Y'all did cocaine." So she give me the cocaine, and I'm trying to hit the cocaine, but I don't know how to hit the cocaine. I'm flexing.
Okay.
I ain't never did no cocaine.
Okay.
I'm flexing.
Putting on.
Yeah.
She bad.
So yeah, she tough.
So you gotta act like you know.
Yeah, I know what we're doing, like the game, you know, the game down packed and everything. So I'm trying to hit the cocaine. I braved on her. She like, "You don't know how to hit no cocaine." She said, "Get on my power."
Yeah.
So she got it. She like, "This how you?" I said, "I know how to do it." So when I hit it for real.
Yeah.
When she showed me how to, when I did that, man, it like everything just like that. My whole life changed from that point on.
From there, okay.
I was chasing that same high.
From day one.
From day one. From that first snort, I was chasing that same snort for 20-something years.
Wow.
So as in me rapping with Thugs Nation and doing the cocaine, and the rap thing didn't go too good. But before the rap thing didn't go too good, I go home and tell grandma about it. Grandma, I'm rapping and I'm finna do, I'm be on TV, I'm finna do this.
Yeah.
She just gave me a little puzzle look. She said, "That ain't what God wants you to do. You ain't gonna make it." Like, grandma, you ain't proud of me?
Come on.
You feel me? But that ain't what God wanted me to do.
That ain't what God wants you to do.
And you know, and everybody else I know that grandmamas have that knowledge. They see things we don't see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so as the years passed and the rap thing didn't go good, I went back to Monroe, back and forth to Atlanta, and Monroe started doing 8 pills, extra pills. And I started doing the extra pills. I'm doing like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pills in one walk. Okay. Popping pills and snort cocaine, and I'm drinking, and the love for women. I love having parties. I love them women. I love them parties. You know how Diddy had freak out. We had Nike in with that night ins. We shut in all night.
Yeah,
you know. And sometimes you be so high you can't even touch the woman.
Come on, man.
If people don't understand that part, they were like, "Man, you partying all night," but half of the time you just high as stuff. You can't do nothing.
Man, hey, you know, we gonna go to commercial break, and you know, we gonna talk about this addiction some more, man. Cause I believe that's where it starts at. It doesn't really happen a certain kind of way. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about, you know, some of the struggles you went through during that crisis, man. Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. I'm with my boy Deqoun Phillips. You guys stay tuned. Ease up.
Sir.
At a New Well, we believe every day should be lived with dignity, comfort, and care. Located in the heart of Stockbridge, Georgia, our adult day center offers a safe, welcoming environment where compassion meets quality service. Whether your loved one needs daily support, engaging activities, or just the warmth of a friendly smile, we're here. At a New Well, we provide high-quality care, either in our beautiful facility at 931 Rock Quarry Road or from the comfort of their own home. Our dedicated team ensures every individual lives life to the fullest. And with Medicare Advantage and other insurance options accepted, peace of mind comes standard. So when you're ready to give your loved one the care they deserve, call a New Well today at 1-800-341-0120. That's 1-800-341-0120. Or visit anewwellinc.com, where care, comfort, and compassion flow together.
This is the most perilous time that I've ever witnessed in my lifetime. I have a 1-month-old son, and I'm very afraid that his future could be a lot darker than mine has been. I'm Carlos Moore, former judge, husband, father, community leader, and now candidate for Congress. I'm running because our families deserve a leader who actually shows up. My natural born instinct has always been to fight. When I was in Mississippi, I challenged the governor about the state flag. I didn't think that it was right for the state flag to have the Confederate emblem.
Moore contends the flag is, quote, state-sanctioned hate speech.
You've gotten death threats. Folks have been trashing you on Facebook.
I've chosen to raise my son here in Georgia, and I believe the people of District 13 deserve a fighter. When they get up every day, they go to work, don't complain, and just try to do the best they can to put food on the table, keep the lights on, and do right by their loved ones. They deserve a government that will help them get ahead and not put them further behind. We don't want to go back. We're not going back, not without a fight. Right now, it's so much going wrong, it's almost hard to see what's going right. The economy is out of whack, taken from the poor to give to the rich. My wife is a native of Trinidad. That's to be celebrated, not to be demonized. There continues to be gun violence across Georgia, and democracy is actually at risk. This moment is calling for more. Together we will walk hand in hand, fighting for our future, fighting for our freedom. It's time for all gas and no brakes. I will not be a congressman when I made it. That they can rest assured, because every generation should get better than the preceding generation. The people are ready for a change, and I'm ready to help deliver it.
Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. We're back with Mr. Deqoun Phillips, motivational speaker, man, community advocate. Man, I don't even know what to say. I'm like baffled by the whole turnaround, man.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people, you hear stories where people get in the streets, they get involved, you know, but we rarely do we hear stories where people have a relationship with God, they have loving parents, they lose their way, but they find their way back home. It's something special about that. It's a scripture behind that, you know. It's a
proper
scripture.
child.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
It's a whole scripture behind the simple fact, train a child up the way they should go.
And when they go, they won't depart from you.
He would have never departed.
Yeah.
Man, come on, boy. Grandma knows what they be talking about. Boy. We got to start following grandma and granddad.
Yes,
Somebody better start listening to grandma and granddad because they got some sense.
But the thing about that, we don't have them grandmas like that no more.
What they doing?
We don't have them grandmas like that.
What the grandmas
Grandma
doing?
we got now, they hang with the grandkids. They,
wow.
not to throw no shade, but they want to.
They compete with the grandkids.
Yeah, man. With the grandgirls, the grandmama want a little better than the grandbaby.
Man.
You feel what I'm saying? It's not like the grandma we had to nourish and baby come here, you look like you hungry. You ain't got to say grandma I'm hungry. She look at you, baby, I know you hungry. Go get in and get you a plate. Sit down, wash your hands, feed you a plate.
Yeah.
Them grandmas ain't like that no more.
Wow.
We don't have them grandma.
No.
Grandma hungry. Eat them hot wings you got. I got left that I had earlier. That ain't the grandma we grew up with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Yeah.
Different grandmas
Most
out
definitely.
there now.
Most definitely. You talked about that first time you in the club. Atlanta got the shakers, man. That's where the club started. They got them girls that take their clothes off.
Yeah.
In the club. You know what I'm saying? You might find preachers in there too. So
you will. There ain't no mic, you will. You'll find the deacons in there too.
The deacons in there too.
Yeah, they just be low key, dread low key.
Deacons such and such.
Yeah, you much rather see they Shane, man, used to be in Shane.
Come on, man.
We in here for the same thing.
We in here for the same thing.
My business ain't your business ain't mine. But we here together.
We here together. Come on, man.
Ain't crazy.
Tell us. You in the strip club, you rapping. I mean, Atlanta got a huge rap culture. Everybody want to be that guy. Everybody want to be that girl we discussed. What was the it factor that made you say, you know what, I gotta have another hit of this. I gotta have that woman again. You know what I'm saying? I gotta.
That high.
What was about it?
That chasing that first high. After that first snort, it's not the same feeling no more. Okay. So you constantly trying to chase that. You want that same feeling that you got when like everything got clear all of a sudden.
Okay.
But really everything didn't get clear. You just got clear the darkness. Then everything dark in front of you. Cause you ain't got the same mind frame no more.
Right.
You're not thinking clearly. You thinking off a high. So that's what the it for me. I gotta get high. I got to stay high.
Yeah.
Because I know I stay high, I can function better.
Okay.
That's sexually, talking, rapping, anything. If I'm getting high, I know I can function.
Okay.
If I'm not high, I can't function.
Wow.
So, and it led from when I drank. That shot, 2 shot, half a pint turned to I gotta hit me a bag.
Right.
Now I got to snort me one.
Right.
Now I got to pop me a bean or two. Now I'm gonna put all this in me. Now that monster woke. Now he woke. He woke now. So he ready to do everything.
Everything.
You know?
Yeah.
And it get to a point that monster will have you create other monsters, so to speak, if people understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because it's like I see you doing, I want to try.
Right.
It's just like the scenario when I got first kicked out with things I seen I want to try.
Yeah.
So if I'm making it look good, of course the next person behind me like, I'm gonna try that too.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about it. That was the it for me. I want to be high. It made me function. I can think better.
Yeah. Or made you think you could think better.
That made me think I could think better.
Made you think you could perform.
Yeah. Because it's a rush.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but a rush.
Yeah.
It only lasts for so long, but after you come down, and you feeling sluggish, but you hit again, you crunk again.
Yeah.
That was the thing about that upper. Then he'll drop you.
and not only the stories that like the older people tell you, your friends tell you, boy, I was on that hen, boy, I had her last night. You know what I'm saying? I put the hook kill on all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think we get so engaged in other people's stories, but they don't tell us the bad part.
Side. They don't tell you the downfall.
You know what I'm saying?
They just give you the good portion of the look good story.
Yes.
That's all they give you.
So you in the streets, you become on drugs, addicted to drugs. What happens as you progress? Now you touching, I mean, the monsters or.
Then I got used to selling dope. So when I got used to selling dope.
That's the felony charge.
Yeah, 2 felony charges. I was selling dope. And that drive of me selling dope what kept that monster pumping. Okay. Cause I know I got this dope, I can keep getting high. Yeah. And I know I got this dope, I got money. As long as I got money, I got these women. So now I got these women, I got a crowd with me. Yeah. So now I'm having parties. I got everybody want what you doing? Back then I went by this name Young Gun. What you doing now, Young Gun? I'm gonna go over here, I got me a motel room. I'm coming over there where you at. They come to parties, come to freebies. Yes. Freebies now. Yes. But not at the time not knowing. I don't think everybody loved me around me. Right. Everybody was sucking me dry. Okay. My dope, my money, right. My alcohol, me mentally, they sucking me dry. You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah. And that thing can throw you off track. When they throw you off track, it throws you off track. It definitely throws you off track. And I mean, you coming from a good home, you could have went to school. You know, why do you think young African American boys, we bite the bait and for the fast money, man? For the fast money, the fast cars, the fine women. Like what like we want the fame. Okay. We want to look good. Okay. We want the attention. See, that's where we messing up at.
Right.
Back when we were coming, attention, women want attention. You feel me? I'm going with it.
Okay, yeah.
Now all the males want attention. The males want more attention than females now.
Okay.
So, as in, you got all this, you put yourself on this pedestal, I'm the man. I'm him.
Yeah.
But deep down, you're not. If you ain't got over $1 million, you still in the street, it's time to get out.
It's time to get out. Yeah.
It's time to get out. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to throw no shade to whoever watching, but
yeah,
it's time to get out. It's time to get out in the street, man. It's because you keep the youth are dying.
Man, it's grown people dying in the streets. Those ones who, you know what I noticed, man. If you don't choose to get out, see these young boys, what they call YNs, they don't care who they kill.
Nah.
They don't care. They don't care who you was. They don't care what your glory was in the street.
They don't care if you been knocked. If you knocked out 3-4 people at one time. They don't care nobody. The young people. The YN. I don't like why I call them YN.
Yeah.
I like to call them YK, young kings.
Yeah.
The young kings that's out there now. They don't care what you been through. They got this mind frame. You got to show me.
Yeah.
And that's the type of music they on. You got to show me type music. Yeah, you got to show me because the thing they on now, it ain't on what you got on paper. What you did, what you doing now. Show me what you doing now, what you can do now.
Yeah.
That's what they on.
That's what they on.
And it got them caught up. It got them so caught up in like you say, when people paint a picture, man, I went over there and shot, but they don't tell you the downfall when you go in there and shoot somebody's house. Or you go in there and shoot somebody the 30, 40, 50 years you get.
Yeah.
They don't understand about you got to get appointed, a public defender lawyer. Somebody got to punch you a lawyer when your family can't get that money to get you no lawyer. Because they tricking these young people, man. Yeah. Then they come with this thing called First Offender Act.
Yeah.
First Offender Act. It sound good. I'm going to give you 50 year probation and let you leave today. It sound good. But within them 50 years from you signed that probation waiver today.
Yeah.
They give you 50 years, you went to court, they give you 50 year probation. You sign that waiver today and go out there and do something stupid to violate their probation tomorrow, they can take them all them 50 and make you do it. Every day for day for it.
Man.
They don't understand the consequences that come with these laws.
That's the whole hook. The first offender.
I had to learn the hard way. When I caught that dope charge, I had to learn the hard way.
Right.
I caught a sale charge. That's the worst thing to catch, a sale charge.
You got you.
Yeah, I did time. My first bid, I went to Jackson.
Jackson State Prison.
Yeah, went to Jackson. Right here in Jackson.
That's diagnostic.
Yeah, with the diagnostic.
Oh, they wild. They ain't never animals out there.
Boy, it's crazy down there.
Yeah.
Then I went to Hayes State Prison, went to level 5 camp.
Okay.
I went to level 5 camp. My paperwork got screwed up.
Yeah.
And they sent me to the level 5 camp, and I remember going in, the counselor looking over paperwork. She said, "You got a murder charge?" No, I ain't got no murder charge. I got a drug charge.
Yeah,
so they got the drug charge thing. When they looked over, got our paperwork something from Monroe and stuff, and got everything situated. Now I'm thinking, from the things I see, I gotta get me a shank. Cause that's all I see. That's all I know about. Now I got to man up.
Yeah.
First of all, you get the jacks, you got to man up because they strip you for everything you got. They take your name from you and give you a number.
Okay.
You got to strip down, butt naked.
Wow.
You got to bend over and cough, squat and cough.
Wow.
They check your mouth, check up in your nose, ear. You know you can't put nothing in your ear. They don't care. They want to see.
They want to see
what's going on. See, that's what they don't understand. Right? You get everything that you done work hard for in your life. When you get behind them walls, that thing is stripped from you. The good homes you came up in, them folk don't want to hear that. It's what you done.
Yeah. Wow.
So I went to Hayes State Prison, got out, still hard head. But when I got out, it's them same ones I left behind still want to get me high. First day I got out.
Yeah.
Got high the first day I got out. Got back on the cocaine again. I ain't even went to see these people yet for that.
You done did prison time.
Yeah, I done got home now.
You home.
Yeah, I'm home. First day out, I'm still back on cocaine.
Yeah.
I ain't went to see not one PO yet.
Yeah.
That's how caught up you get. Your mind gets so caught up in them streets.
Yeah.
And you don't know which way to go. Meaning what I'm saying is, every young black man that I know of that done been to chain gang and came home back in my time, it was like that. When you come home, they put that pack in your hand.
Oh, they gonna put it in?
They'll put that pack in your hand.
Yeah.
Bro, get some money.
Yeah.
Or they'll give you some money to go get some work with.
Okay.
You feel me saying? It's a monkey see, monkey do game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who can get you the fastest? Even like that with the females. When you come home, boy, the female go crazy over you for 90 days. After 90 days, boy, you ain't nobody no more.
You ain't nobody.
Everybody in the city done got that.
Yeah, for real. And so I think, man, it's so funny, man, because a lot of times what I think is you made a very valid point about attention, and we see the basketball players getting attention in high school, the football players getting attention in high school, or whatever your glory days was, you know. And a lot of people don't know the dope boy is the mentality that says, you know, I get out of glory because the women see me riding on 20. I get a hotel room. I can do so many things that the guy who look like a squirrel ain't doing. Right?
Yep.
Where are you at? You know the consequences. You know the consequences of what happened. So you've been to prison. You've been to Jackson, guy. I mean,
that's just the first beat.
The first beat.
Yeah, that's just the first
That's
beat.
just the first beat. And you've been to Hayes, right?
Yeah.
What was the turnaround that made you say, let me come, what do you say, hey man, enough is enough? I mean, what happens?
I still didn't have enough.
Okay.
Like I said, I came home, caught another dope charge. This time they sent me down to Coastal. Now I'm down there in Savannah.
Oh man.
So I went from there, they sent me from there to Alamo, Georgia. Now I'm in Willow, CCI program.
Okay.
Gets out, still ain't recognizing my mistakes, what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because as I'm locked up, remember as you locked up, your family locked up too.
Yeah.
Because they got to put money on your boob.
Yeah.
They got to come see you. They worried about you. They might say they ain't worried about you, they worried about you.
They worried about you, yeah.
Even the gangsters, ones in prison, they want somebody to come see them. They want somebody to know they're in there. They want somebody to reach out to them.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? But when you get behind the wall, the thing change. Everybody say they love you until you out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
So I come home, in my second bed, somebody put something in my drink. I'm still getting high as a kite. I go to this little get together this night and call myself with my partners. And I see my liquor on the trunk of the car. Turn around for about a second. Just to hit my pile. Turn back around, hit my liquor. Everything started getting blurry. It didn't seem right. So I like, something ain't right.
Okay.
Now I'm out. But what they did was take me from where I was at and put me in my grandma's driveway and knocked on the door.
Yeah.
For her to see me out there. I'm still out of it. So my grandma come out, this is what they telling me after the fact.
Yeah.
My grandma come out, get me to the hospital. I get to the hospital, they say, oh, I'm talking out my head and everything. They take blood work, find out somebody put something in my drink. Did nobody own up to it. Did nobody say, I seen such, or this person did that, or I think this person did it. Nobody. I'm around all these people.
Right.
Somebody knows something.
Somebody knows
You feel
something.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still didn't learn. I still ain't learned. Back in the streets hard again. December 26, 2019 was the wake-up call.
Okay.
That year, my grandma, she got real sick. She had dementia and
Wow.
cancer. You know, I get talking with grandma, man, everything.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, that was my
Yeah.
And that year there, man, I ain't enjoy Christmas. I was so high. Had did about an 8-ball quarter powder, about 8-9 pills in one night.
Wow.
And the phone call mixed me up. They were like, your grandma ain't doing good. So, instead of me trying to go see what's going on, I stay where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I'm feeding it. I'm feeding my feelings.
Yeah.
With this cocaine, with these pills, and this alcohol. So they ain't making me rage.
Okay.
I'm raging. I'm mad. So I go out. I wake up. Like I said, I don't remember Christmas. I just remember the 26th.
Cause you.
I went out.
Right.
And I wake. Somehow I got home, and I was laying in the bed, and it's like everything got sticky and hot all of a sudden.
Okay.
So when I said, my nose bleed. I felt something sticky in my nose. I said, hey, my nose bleed.
Right.
So I looked at my pillow is red. So at this time I feel something doing like this, like I'm belching, like something putting at my navel. So I'm sitting on the edge of the bed. So I'm like, what's going on? So I'm doing this again, doing it like I'm about to throw up. So when I get to the bathroom, I threw up. When I threw a name of blood in the inside, my insides. I'm throwing on my inside, then my inside. I black out, and I wake up again, I'm in the hospital. And I remember being so high, man. It is like I was out my body, but I went out my body. It's like God was showing me something. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at this time, when I came to my senses, I seen my mama sitting in the corner, man. My mama had been crying up, so I could tell my mama had been crying. Mama crying.
Yeah.
And I remember the doctor, he said, young man, you a blessed. He said, if you don't want to live for nobody else, live for that lady right there in the corner. He said, you're on the verge of having a stroke and a heart attack at the same time. My arm was like this to my chest. That's how high and geeked up I was. Wow. I couldn't even move. A lot of people say I used to do that when I used to get high, but I don't remember that. They said, well, you go looking like, people, they tell me now, boy, you used to look like a kangaroo, you get so high. I never knew that.
Yeah.
But this night here particularly, God showed me. I'm in the bed, in the hospital bed like this. They got things all on me, trying to get my blood pressure down, everything down.
Everything, yeah.
And I remember I was hurting real hard. I was hurting. When I looked at my chest, I could see my arm bouncing off. I could see my heart pushing my arm.
Right.
And that scared me. And when I looked, I said, God, you stopped me from hurting. I promise. I stopped. And boy, I've been clean ever since.
And you've been clean ever since? Man.
6 to 8 months, man. That's exact 6 to 8 months.
Wow.
This month makes 6 to 8 months.
Wow.
Clean. No cocaine, no alcohol, no pill. Clean.
So it wasn't prison that turned you around.
Nah.
It wasn't a woman or somebody that's coming to you saying, hey man, you need to get out of the drug. It was a life-changing experience. Mm-hmm. You know, it happens like that.
And the thing about promises,
yeah,
I made a promise to God, and boy, I'm scared to break that promise.
Gotcha.
You feel me saying? And it's so, it got me so out there that when I go get my teeth pulled or something like that, they try to get me tramadol. I don't want no pills.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like I'm geeking again.
Yeah.
I don't like to feel that geeking feeling. Like if I take with that strong headache medicine, Excedrin.
Yeah.
It had me feel like I'm geeking again too. Feel like my lining in my stomach messed up. That's another thing. I messed up 2% of lining in my stomach.
Oh wow.
I had to take medicine to this day. I take medicine to help me coat my stomach, make sure I'm good. Like certain things mess me up, and that's the downfall of the addictions, man. You know, everybody don't get the round two to show what God brought you from.
Come on, man.
Some people go to the graveyard. Some people end up in mental houses. Some people lose their mind.
Yeah.
Some people lose limbs on their body.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Different things. But I was fortunate to have a praying family.
Right.
A praying grandmama. 2 praying grandmamas. And aunties and uncles that prayed me through.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? That's how I believe that God gave me this second chance. And that's why I try to go so hard to let the young people know, man, look, this ain't way to go.
Okay, you definitely going.
Because the drugs that they doing,
yeah,
that fentanyl and the meth, and you shoot up heroin, 13, 14, 15-year-old drug addicts, man.
Come on, man.
I'm saying, you can look at the big cities, the big old cities that you go, ever since I go around speaking and doing my talking to the different young people, and even the adults.
Yeah.
I do a lot of research.
Okay.
I watch a lot of videos.
Okay.
The addiction in different cities. And you can see the young kids, man, the young people.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see it.
And it's hurtful.
We're gonna talk about redemption, man. And we're gonna go to a commercial break. We're gonna talk about redemption. I mean, your story is so diverse. I believe we gotta even come back and do a part 2, you know. But we're gonna go to a commercial break while we're here with this one, and we're gonna talk about redemption and you know that night from after the overdose, and you seeing yourself, you know, in another realm, you know. You guys stay tuned. We got Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. We got Deqoun Phillips, motivational speaker, redemption. You guys stay tuned. Ease up.
Georgia. In America, we are in what many may call dark days. This is not a game. We are in a crisis that has many in communities across this state and in the nation feeling uncomfortable and, quite honestly, scared and unsure of what tomorrow will bring. In this moment, we need someone that's ready and willing to pull us out of darkness and step into the light of our greatest potential. It is not enough for us to fight against the powers that be, but we also need to fight for something. I desire to fight for you and your family as I announce my candidacy to become governor of Georgia. As governor, I will be that champion. I want to ensure your rights are protected. Civil rights, reproductive rights, human rights, women's rights, LGBTQ rights. I want to protect you from being abducted in our streets. I understand that climate and the environment is important. You deserve clean air to breathe and fresh water to drink. A governor that believes all Georgians deserve good paying jobs, safe homes, and access to affordable health care. But a governor also that believes that giving birth to children in this state should not be a death sentence. Who do we have that is going to lead us to brighter days? A husband, father, business executive, entrepreneur, military veteran. We need someone to restore hope. We need a governor on day one who is ready to battle against the Trump policies, the Republican agenda, and protect the citizens in this state. Every day I will wake up with your family on my mind. I am ready to be a champion for you. Elect me, Derek Jackson, for governor.
Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast. What change starts with conversation, man. We're back, Mr. Deqoun Phillips. Boy, your story. Your story, man. Every young black male, every young king need to hear this. Cause you could be on the right side of the road and life can take a turn. And let's go back to talking about I want to talk about redemption, but I want to talk about somebody putting something in your drink.
Gotcha.
These people that you hang around with, call themselves your friend.
Yeah. I'm a partner, get high with them.
Drink goods with them, all kind of stuff.
Yeah, she got a homegirl, I'm coming over there too, that type, partners.
How did it make you feel when you found out somebody put something in your drink?
Hurtful. Why me? I thought we were cool. Thought we were all love. You hate me that bad?
Wow.
All kind of thoughts went through my head. And now as I done got over that, I still think about that.
Okay.
I had a dream.
Yeah.
It was revealed to me in the dream, the person who did it.
Wow.
But I just ain't said nothing about it.
Wow.
It been showed to me in the dream. I'm a dreamer.
Okay.
I dream, stuff I dream, it happens, it comes to pass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the spirit, the Holy Spirit will show you.
Yeah.
What's going on. You know, like who you can be around. I had a good friend I grew up with in high school. And man, I'm talking about he grew up in the projects, but he was going on the right path. And it's so funny because somebody put something in his drink, and to this day, he went from driving 20-folds, having everything in the game, to now almost literally being a beggar, man.
Yeah,
I hate to see him like that.
I know a guy like that. I'm somebody, man, he was the coolest guy you knew.
Yeah.
You know, somebody, he was that guy back then.
Yeah.
But now, when you seeing he spaced out.
Yeah.
He don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's sad, man. Somebody do you like that. You know, like I said, I still think about that. It hurtful.
Yeah, it hurts. Yeah.
It hurt.
Yeah.
And my main thing I think about is my mom.
Okay.
My mom know what it did if I would have left here. You feel what I'm saying? So that way I know it's a purpose.
Yeah. Not
saying, I don't like to say beat death twice. I don't like to say that.
Right.
God gave me a shot 2 times.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go through this. Okay, this ain't wake you up. Okay, I'm gonna let you go through this right here. Let you go all the way to the end of it.
Yes, sir.
And let you see the edge.
Yeah.
And see what's down there.
And
see how you feel. And if you want to keep making a choice, go ahead.
That's right.
But if you want to change, I'm willing to help you change. I'm willing to, Lord, I'm sorry, help me. You know what I'm saying? And that what it was. It's over with.
Thank God for grace.
Oh yeah.
I'm
glad God ain't like men. If God like man,
yeah.
But off with his head.
Man. And so when we look at these crises, man. Now, what shapes you into the saying? Do you just walk into marriage? Do you walk into being a family? Like after all of this, after being in the streets, after the drugs, after the making music, because we know what comes with the music. It comes with women. It comes with more drugs. It comes with more travel. It comes with more exposure to different things. What makes you go in the direction and say, I'm about to turn my whole life around, get married, take care of my kids, build a family, go to work? No, because I know, like I talk to you, you like, hey man, nah, I'm working from this time to this time. You know, you let it be known you working. I got that job. I got that job, man. You know what I'm saying? So tell me what happens when that occurs? How did that come about?
You get tired.
Okay.
You get tired, it's like, so to speak, the weight of the world. Okay. And you get to a point that this ain't work 10, 15 years ago. Yeah. It ain't gonna work now. Okay. It didn't work 20 years ago. It ain't gonna work now.
Right.
So I had to find me. Okay. That's the main thing. I had to find me. I had to make sure I was ready. I'll make sure I was ready for everything that was in front of me. Okay. I knew a change had to be made, but am I ready for this change?
Are you ready?
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Lord, I'm sorry, but I'm really sorry. I'm really scared. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it different things that I went through that mold me to the person I am today. Like I say, them old prayers. Old prayers from my grandmama, granddad, and my uncle, and my auntie that's living now, them prayers still working.
Come on, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Even though most of the people that pray for me, they gone, but the prayers still working.
Man, most definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? I got a cousin now. If I'm going through something, I call her. Hey, Carl, I need you to pray for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he a deacon in church. He just a deacon in the church. Okay. And he'll pray, and I feel like his prayers get through. Okay. You know, I don't have, I'm not trying to throw shade at everybody. Right. Some people, everybody prayer don't get through.
Nah. Everybody prayer don't get through.
So I don't want everybody laying hands on me. I don't want everybody getting on their knees screaming my name on their lips.
Correct.
Because some people pray backwards on you. And some people will pray on you.
Yes.
The P-R-E-Y.
Come on now.
So you got to be wise and understand what's really going on in this thing called life. Because people come at you in all kinds of different ways and different shapes and with different slickness. With smiles on their face.
And I think that's one of the biggest problems that I believe men have in going to church now. Like, men are very particular about who put hands on them, who cover them. Women more vulnerable and they want to be covered. They want to be prayed for. They want to, they looking for answers. Even if they husband or they man got the answer, they need another answer. It's almost like, you know what I mean? Yeah. They always searching for more answers. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to be mindful of some of them women too now. Some of them women like attention.
Yes, sir.
If you want every man to touch on you, something ain't right about
that. Something ain't right. Come on now, bro.
You got to be very mindful of what's going on. You know what I mean?
You got to be mindful, man. Yeah. And I think we're in a generation where man, like you say, it's almost like a competition everywhere.
It's just like, I don't mean to jump ship, but it's just like this with the young people. You say you'll put up a gym for the youth, for the community.
Right.
But what is that gym for? Who's there to instruct that gym or what to do in this gym? You just putting up a gym with a basketball goal, they turn into a hangout spot.
Yes.
When they turn to hangout spots, that's when things start creeping in, different things. The guns, the drugs. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, if we gonna be as a whole, as a community, with the youth, we got to do something to put them in place.
Yes.
And even in the churches.
Yes.
Young people run from the church. You know why? Because they don't believe God is in the church no more. You know why? Because what they see on TV or what they see on social media, all the preachers get all these views and they looking good. They want the same thing too. So now they're trying to figure out how can we get this.
Correct.
But it don't want to work from the souls. Getting the souls and getting the young people on one accord to just view, just calm.
Correct.
You got to have something in place for them to come forward.
Correct.
Why they needs to be there.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You got a lot of leaders that say, well, we do this for you, we're going to do this for you, but why you want to do it when somebody die?
Yeah.
Why I take 5 and 10 kids to die, young people to die?
Yeah.
Or people my age or older to die for everybody to get attention.
Correct.
For everybody to pay attention to what's going on.
Correct.
We got to get away from that, man.
And I think you got some people who like to take opportunity and take advantage of situations and saying, I noticed like one thing, we have pastors and we have leaders in the community that every time a crisis come up, they quote unquote boots on the ground.
Man, boy, I'm so tired of it.
But we don't have any but we have brothers like, you know, you and I, brothers who are in the streets, you know, organization brothers who are fighting the fight every day, and they don't get the support like you know, of being, you know, the leader of that. You know, I think we cloud the lines, man. We have to learn how to work like a village again.
Yeah, again, because like you say, you don't got away from it. I could be saying the same thing.
Right.
And somebody else that got some network behind them with a bigger name can say the exact same thing, and everybody go over there.
Oh yeah.
And
so you mean they took your idea?
Yeah, now they take it. It's not that person over there might not have the passion for it. They just doing it because they see you doing it.
Correct.
But they see the views.
Correct.
So they, like you say, in it for the wrong thing.
They in it for the wrong thing.
Instead of in it for the heart.
Right.
To really help people.
Correct.
That's the thing about helping people, about helping the young people and people my age. That's it goes out there because I didn't have nobody construct me about, boy, don't do these drugs, gonna have you doing this, gonna have you acting like this, don't do the cocaine, gonna have your arm like this, you know what I'm saying, don't have your eyes bucked open. We didn't get all that.
All the way.
I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to teach them nowadays, look, man, you put that needle in your arm, that might be the last needle.
Yeah. Now you said something about, and I think that's why we live in a generation right now where everybody's scared of the uncles and everybody's scared, because we grew up in a generation where the uncles and the OGs was giving us the look of the weed and you know, introducing us to things, and like they, man, drink some of this, like say, sip some of this gin, you know what I'm saying? Those vices don't come from people that you don't know. They come from people that you know. You know what I'm saying?
The people that you don't know trying to get you out for it.
They trying to get you out for it.
Yeah, but
you know?
you right. You right. It be those when you the one that say they love you.
Yeah.
It's something. It's just like now if somebody in the family pass, what everybody do? They want to turn up.
Yeah.
Go to the liquor store, get about 3-4 bottles.
Oh man.
Here come the pack. Everybody putting out different packs.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody there for the grieving process. Ain't nobody there to help Auntie get through her husband death. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody there to hit Auntie get through her child death. Everybody want to turn up.
Correct.
So who grieving for real?
Yeah, that's right.
Cause you get drunk, everybody cry.
Everybody cry. Yeah. Everybody, man. Man. How can we improve this culture? What's the next steps for motivation for change, man? That's one of the things we learned coming out of prison. They have, I believe,
they had a class. They got a class in motivation change 101. I took that class twice. They just to get home. They told about the class to take to get home. Man, I was taking all kind of motivation change class.
What's the motivation for change, man? What we got to do here?
We got to figure out what's driving.
Okay.
What's driving the youth? I'm gonna keep saying youth. What's driving people to go to the addiction?
Okay.
Mental health play a big part. Depression play a big part.
Yes.
When I say depression play a big part, I went through a depression stage.
Okay.
By me being on the cocaine, the pills, they bring depression.
They bring it. Yeah.
Because you feeling like nobody love you.
Correct.
Don't nobody care. And they put you in that state of mind.
Correct.
You feel what I'm saying? You have to, so to speak, relearn yourself.
Okay.
And once you relearn yourself, man, your sky's the limit.
Definitely.
But you got to learn yourself.
Okay. And now I saw you on a podcast with Pastor Deqoun Jefferson. Man, tell me how that came about, man, and you know, what are some of the things that you learned from that podcast, man, and that you carry on today in your motivations? Because a lot happened after that podcast. I mean, you got video out. I mean, the views just went bananas, man.
After I did that, man, I'm gonna start out like this, man. I'm grateful.
Okay.
I'm very grateful.
Okay.
Because this is my story, but God get all the glory for it.
Correct.
You understand? Because it wasn't for Him, I won't be able to tell my story.
Right.
But by me doing that podcast, it opened up some doors for me. Opened some doors, and it also made me go harder.
Yeah.
Made me go harder for what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because I was always told, if you stand on something, one day it's gonna pay off.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to, I keep going, even though it get hard. Sometimes you be like, man, you know, you a podcast, you know. Come on, man. And I know you probably get the same thing. I be like, man, I'm done. I can't keep doing this, man.
Absolutely.
It feel like ain't nobody listening to you.
Come on.
But that be the devil, the trick side of it.
Absolutely.
They try to get you to quiet it down, because
absolutely,
the devil playing people that don't want you to accomplish nothing.
Correct.
That's good.
Correct.
You know, because you have people in your ear like, nah, you don't need to do it this way, you need to do it this way. And it be really the trying to blind side you.
Yes.
But my biggest thing that came out from all that, man, just stay true to yourself. Stay true to self. Remain humble. Keep God first on everything. Gotta keep God first.
On everything. Man, anything you would like to share with our audience before you go? I know for a fact we're gonna have to come back for part because we didn't even touch the nuggets, man. So I'm gonna bring you back. You know what I'm saying, for part 2. Get a little bit more detail. I wanted to get your story out. I believe it's very fitting for such a time as this. Anything you'd like to share with our audience?
If you're going through something, talk to somebody.
Okay. It's
okay to get therapy. That's the main thing in our culture.
Yeah.
We scared of the therapy. Scared somebody gonna talk about it. We think that if you take therapy or go talk to a counselor and you crazy, you ain't got no sense. Nah, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? I go through therapy. Okay. I've been doing therapy since my grandma passed at 21. You know, a lot of people thought in 21 I was gonna go back to my habit, but I'm still standing tall, still going.
Right.
So that's one of the things, though. You know, to stay strong and whatever you're doing, you know, stay focused.
Yeah. Stay
focused. And once again, if you're dealing with something, talk to somebody.
Come on now.
'Cause that mental health and depression, that thing real.
That thing real.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we grew up in a time where we saw. I think the faces of mental health and depression look different growing up. The way they presented it, straight jacket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Almost pulling your hair out. I think the way they made mental health look.
Another thing, they had like a stretch your wrists, stuff like that.
Correct. So I think a lot of people are scared to say something about mental health or even stand up about mental health because of what the faces of mental health looks like, or what we perceive it looks like.
Mental health. It ain't no straight jacket. I can tell you that now. It ain't no straight jacket. Ain't no pulling out no hair. Ain't no slitting no wrist. It's them thoughts. It's that mind, man.
Yeah.
When that mind go to running crazy, but you better get some help.
Mind playing tricks on
you. Yeah, that song say mind playing tricks on you, because that mental health will wrap you so hard, man. You'll take your own life.
Wow.
That's another thing that's high in our community.
Wow.
They're taking your own life, man.
Wow.
We are 11%. 11% as the black community.
Yeah.
With suicide. 11%, that's a big number.
That's a big number, bro.
So you gotta get help, man.
Yeah.
We need to get help. We gotta get the way of talking to somebody, man. You gotta get the help, the prayers, and the people, get the people in the community, man.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Outside of the 4 walls of the church. Get in the community and talk to these young people.
Correct.
Let's do that. Let's do that. You know, that's my biggest thing is, you know, to try to drive harder for the young people. It's not just addiction. It's about the mental health and the depression and all that, because they come along with it. Yeah. You know, a lot of our young people, they lost. Correct.
And I think you know, we have a lot of African American mental health specialists. Do you think they advocated enough? Do you think the specialists actually advocated enough?
No.
I don't either.
No.
I don't either. And I'm not trying to blame fault on the mental health people, but I think like
people are scared. You know, one thing about our community, we scared to talk to somebody because we think if I come talk to you, I think you're gonna tell my business.
Absolutely.
These people getting paid to do that. So if they do anything outside with that, that's a flaw. They can get in trouble for that.
Correct.
But forget all that. Go talk to somebody.
Correct.
That's the main thing.
Correct.
Because you don't want nobody sitting up here and like, what happened to him? What wrong with her? Why they do that? Then you got people that's here still left on earth trying to figure out why did you take your life.
Yes. And we got people wondering, like, I'm noticing, like, it's crazy because I'm like, I'm in the news a lot. And
I stay on that news like crazy too.
I'm in the news. And I'm like, okay, how did a 15, 16-year-old boy kill his 50-year-old dad? You know, what's
on your mind?
What's on your mind?
What triggering you?
And I think parents are afraid to discipline their children because they're afraid of, you know, like, hey man, this little joker might wake up and try to kill me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the movie they stand over the bed over you. Yeah, I understand exactly what you're talking about.
How do we eliminate the stereotype of other things and the stigmas that
quit being a friend? Quit being a friend.
Okay.
That's the first mistake. when you being a child friend, a friend can't tell me what to do.
Definitely.
I'm not gonna listen to no friend. I'm gonna laugh and kiki with friend all day. Quit being a friend. As parents, stop being a child friend. Be their parent. Be their parent first. Be their teacher first.
Come on.
Be their love, their protector first. Don't be their friend.
Come on now.
Cause friend gonna buck on you in that grocery store.
Yes. Yes.
Friend gonna buck on you.
Man, we I already know we over the time, but want to say thank you for taking the time to come on the show.
You.
I'm definitely gonna bring you back.
Thank you.
We got a lot to talk about. Something in the spirit telling me you have your own show.
Not yet, but it's
no. What I'm saying, something in the spirit is telling me that you are going to have your own show.
I appreciate that.
The reason why I say because it's I'm gonna go back to the song "Lift Every Voice and Sing." You know, that person who ain't scared to speak up, that person who ain't scared to take that platform. See, your platform is a ministry as well. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
See, you know me through Game Changers. You don't know me through Streets of Gentlemen. And so I recognize a lot of things and see light in people and know that, hey man, I like to turn the light bulb on. Hey man, let's put this together. Let's do this. Let's do that.
I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? So I see something coming. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your photographer, man. Give us a shout out, man. Give us a shout out, man.
Oh, Captain Images, man. Uncle Raven Phillips. Raven Smith Phillips.
Okay. All right, for sure, man. Any other shout outs you like to give before we go, man?
My family, my cousin Damon, Mom, Louise Phillips Ozine.
Okay.
Robert Phillips, rest in peace. I missed them, man. My auntie Ro, my kids, my wife, just family, man. And everybody that support me. Everybody supporting the movement, change one mind at a time. And thank God. God should have been the first one I said, but I thank God. That's my biggest shout out. God.
That's your biggest shout out.
Yeah, and everybody that been supporting me on this journey.
Come on, man. Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts for conversation. I'm Mr. Country Fly, Andrew Mallett, and this is my conversation with Mr. Deqoun.
Justice and peace and equality. Now the world they will see. That's why.